everyone, welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time, we helped the Diamond Clan calm an alpha Pokemon, and we met the mystical Weirdeer, which was really cool. I really like the design of that Pokemon. I don't really remember what we're supposed to do afterwards, so let's find out.
There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters.
Finally realized you were wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham.
There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. Many people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space.
Ha, you could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it.
Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make a vast Hisui space?
Better than some. A miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I'm worried you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up.
Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan and our world's very basis? You wish.
I wish I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office.
I believe it was you who started this. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them yet, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who was going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him.
Alright. I love that they included the game names as little clans in the game. Oh, that's a really nice touch, and I really hope they keep that with Pokemon Legends ZA. That'd be cool. Ooh, that gets me up the stairs faster. Oh man, there are a lot of side quests. I'm not much of a side quest guy unless it helps me overall. What do you intend to do about Kleavor, Commander Kamado? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Kleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here.
Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles?
I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe.
You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Kleavor into such a violent frenzy.
I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows, too. I see you've arrived. This is Bambluzi, the newest member of our Survey Corps. Aha, here you earn Weirdeer's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman.
If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you possibly be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift?
I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Kleavor before deciding what must be done?
You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Kleavor, this newcomer with no experience?
This is a leader with almost no experience.
Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear.
Well then, there you have it. if how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give this kid his chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folks really are with your weird ways, putting Pokemon in the strange balls and what have you.
That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon can live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them.
We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Bambloozy. I order you to study Kleavor and help us find the truth of the situation. All right, I'm down. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. All right, well, that's settled. There's no time like the present.
The Lord of the Woods Kleavor is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with the almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to its strength. Be warned.
Alright, it's time for the Kleavor. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understand? Yes, sir. Oh, hey, Silene. Join me downstairs, Bambloozy. We'll cover the details of this new mission.
Ah, good. You're already here.
Professor Laventon, the briefing, if you please.
Yes, let's get right to it. So, Bambloozy, I understand you've requested to find out the cause of Kleavor's frenzied state. But as you are aware by now, Kleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Kleavor when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. Seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled.
I'd like to perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Yes, I can. I know I can. Very well. Then let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the nobles' seats.
So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this Kleavor. Bambloozy, we need to speak with you.
Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where the almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through that space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have just been swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Kleavor, quell its frenzy.
Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Animan. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to the whole Kleavor situation.
Oh ho, you must be the Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl clan types have a lot of respect for Kleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into some type of frenzy as Kleavor. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together.
But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find the Kleavor at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Lian. Lian is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you about his beloved Kleavor, whether you wish him to or not.
Anyway, I'm sure you're up to that challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later.
He's certainly left quickly once he finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adamant and I weren't wrong. You know, if you were to study and perhaps even quell the Kleavor, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Our new Heights camp would be a handy place for setting out towards the Grand Tree Arena. And you should stop by the pastures too. You'll want to choose the best Pokemon to bring.
How are things, my good friend? I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. And I now must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Alright, we're back. Oh man, that's really on the edge of the map. But yeah, I mean, this place is just beautiful. I mean, they did a really good job creating the environment for Legends Arceus. And I'm excited to see what they do for ZA to make it even better. Is that a Pichu? I think that's a Pichu. That is Pichu. Come on. Boom. I'm just gonna hide. Yay! We caught a Pichu. Is that a Bibarel? That's an Alpha. Oh lord, not again. Just don't see me, little bro. This is a whole new area. Uncharted territory, and I'm excited to see what Pokemon lie in this forest. Look, Psyduck. I need to get over here. Let's see. Look at the... Boom. You too, little bud. Boom. Aw, I didn't get you from the back. Oh yeah, I caught him. Level 15. I didn't catch this one. Wait, he spotted me? How did he spot me? Oh, he sees it. He really does see me. Gotta get out of here. Is that a shiny Psyduck? Oh my god, that's a shiny Psyduck. That's a shiny. First one all game. Guys, this is episode 5. I don't know whether to make the title card a shiny or the Kleavor. Well, I don't want to kill it, so I'm going to use Quick Attack. I really like shiny Psyduck. I'm not too big of a fan of shiny Golduck. It's just the same thing with a redder beak. You know, but I mean that was really cool.
I am Lynn of the Pearl Clan, the Warden Kleavor, Lord of the Woods.
He's small.
And you, I have already deduced that you've come here to meet Kleavor. I'm right, aren't I?
Of course I am.
I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerful, awesome Kleavor has also become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power. But whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with some awesome might. So I must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Kleavor right now.
Please, I'll do anything, bro.
Oh, such earnest desire to meet Almighty Kleavor. I have to admit I'm struck by your passion. But well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told not to, in no uncertain terms by Irida, that I am to let no one near Kleavor. I will fight you off myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now, while you still can, or face the wrath of my Goomy.
I'll take you on, pint size.
You don't even realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad you are. Go, Gumi, and see if you can ooze some good sense over this foolish troublemaker.
Alright. Just one Pokemon, bro? Come on. We can hold teams of 6. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna tackle you. Because Oshawott, Loki, is a W at tackling. Your defense stat was raised? Oh, yeah? What? How was he able to use 2 moves? Okay. I'm tackling you strong style just so you die now. Boom. Aw, come on. Oshawott survive. Aw, no. Alright, let's go Staravia. I haven't... Alright, Air Slash. That does a lot of damage. Ew, Gumi was absolutely incinerated.
How could this be? I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Kleavor right now. The only welcome you'll get if you approach him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try and making him an offering. A nice helping of his 2 favorite foods, served out with respect by his loyal warden. That's me, of course. Is usually enough to please him and soothe his prickliest of moods. But even I, Kleavor's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now, not with the way Kleavor is rampaging and running amok. There's nothing an outsider like you can do. The ancestors of Kleavor, Weirdeer, and the cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike. So it's sad. It's by their grace that our clan, that any of us, still lives in the vast Hisui today. Irida, what are you doing here? As you say, Kleavor's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by lightning, could the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Kleavor means so much to this clan. I'd hope we could bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask for some outsider for help. But we must save Kleavor from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people and Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy?
Of course. I am the main character.
Very well. Leon and I will gather foods that please Kleavor, in hopes that we might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of vast Hisui.
Alright, his favorite foods. I'm sure that's what I need to do.
Good to see you, Bluesy. And how is your research in Kleavor going? Swimmingly, I expect. Oh, is that so? Now that's quite a tidbit. So serving of his favorite foods will normally make Kleavor quite agreeable, is that it? I need to mull this over back to the laboratory. You should come along too, dear boy. So according to the information you were able to learn from Irida and Leon of the Pearl Clan, were this the normal course of events, that frenzied Kleavor would be calmed by a nice serving of his 2 favorite foods. I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas or some other components of the foods might combine in a way that can not only calm Kleavor, but draw him back from his frenzy? But by your own report, even Kleavor's warden, who looks after Kleavor and knows him well, cannot approach him in this current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to even to offer him food. Give me a moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. You'll simply have to throw the food. You've quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Bambloosy? Might suggest you take Kleavor's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon.
Alright.
Yes, it's all coming together. We could use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Kleavor's beloved food into balls, then throw them into it to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles, well, how about tea time balls? Put one in mind of nice, relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? Why would you simply call them Lamentin balls, Professor? Oh my, with that name it sounds like I'm the one being launched out of Frenzied Friend. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct? Then you should get back to the Grand Tree Arena and let the Pearl Clan know our plan. If you're off to the Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights Camp, eh?
Alright, I think I will end this episode here. This one has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed just walking around and, you know, exploring stuff like usual. It was really cool that we got that shiny Psyduck. And, I mean, 5th episode too. I mean, that's pretty cool. But, yeah, I think that'll be it for today's video. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.